Okay, week 5. We've romanced Miranda, and now we have one event left to complete the plotline. Where do we go? The secluded village or the con? We chose the con, so we go to the con. We're gonna go meet Zoe again. Yay, a con! It's the perfect place to be your authentic nerdy self without fear of judgment. There are cosplayers, merch vendors, panels, gaming tournaments, overpriced food. So much to do, so little time. What activity do you try out? What do we do? Attend a fandom meeting? Walk the floor? Or join a gaming tournament? You find your friend Zoe checking out a poster for an esports tournament happening at the con.
Actually, the S in esports is not supposed to be capitalized.
But no, seriously, it's not supposed to be capitalized.
Hey guys, are you entering the Dragon Heat Fighters XXX Esports Tournament 2? There's a cash prize!
Sports!
Wow, they put sports on computers now! The future is amazing! I've never played this game, but I'll give it a try!
Scott and Zoe enter the tournament. She gets knocked out in round 3, but Scott is still going strong.
He's incredible! He's pulling off such unpredictable combos that the pros can't even keep up! Thanks! My strategy is just hitting random buttons and hoping for the best. It's worked out really well so far.
Somehow, Scott makes it all the way to the final match. He's up against Igor Kalashnikov, the Dragon Heat Fighters reigning champion.
Shit, Scott's in trouble. Igor's a fucking juggernaut. He was biologically manufactured by the USSR to dominate every video gaming tournament on the planet and bring pride to Mother Russia. Seriously? Didn't the USSR end decades ago?
Did it? Asks Igor disinterestedly. All of his button-pressing fingers have washboard abs. I didn't notice. I was too busy destroying puny Americans at video games.
Literally, how does that even make sense?
Igor ignores her to mean mug Scott. I must break it to you, dog. He spits. I will crush you to bone meal for destroying the USSR. Capitalist scum.
Sorry, bro.
Did I break the USSR? Bro, I had no idea. Sometimes when I become Wolf Scott, I break things without realizing. I'm sorry if I broke your thing.
The only apology I will accept is your blood in my superior gaming hands. Prepare to perish. Pressing random buttons won't save Scott this time. Quick, think of a way to help him win this tournament. What do we do? Scott needs more skin in the game, higher stakes. Tell him you'll break little Billy's legs unless he beats Kalashnikov. Or conjure the spirit of a great warrior to possess Scott's body and fight. It's time to summon Genghis Khan, scourge of fighting video games. Let's use our magic. Yes! The Mongols were mighty and Khan's grandkids defeated Russia in the past. You used 3 magic, summoning Genghis Khan's spirit into Scott's body.
Whoa!
Whoa, this is different. When did I get alive again? And why am I so hairy?
Classic.
Lamau, let me guess. Glitch summoned the spirit of Genghis Khan to possess Scott and help him win the esports tournament. Classic. That's a very on-the-nose guess. You get used to Glitch's bullshit after a while. Okay, Genghis, we've got about 30 seconds before the start of the round. Got any questions? I have 2. What is esports? And how do I participate?
What?
Oh boy, okay. You have a controller that connects to a screen and controls the movements of your character. You use your character to fight Igor's character to win. Got it? Yes, but I have follow-up questions. What is a controller? And what is a screen? And why is the talking squid with breasts explaining this to me? Ah, fuck it, I'm just gonna use my eldritch powers to plant 800 years of world history and video game expertise into your brain. Hold still!
Zoe touches Scott Genghis's forehead with her tentacle, and he screams like he's being burned alive. Neato!
Ooh!
I understand now! The ultimate esports strategy is smashing all the buttons randomly until you win! Also, you guys went to the moon? As in the moon in the fucking sky?
No time to talk about that. The competition begins and Genghis whoops Igor's ass with his button-matching skills. Woohoo!
Awesome, bro!
Hey bros, I don't really know what happened, but I think we just went to the moon. And I won free money from the nice judges over there. Let's get lunch.
And there we go! Okay, so we met Zoe for one more time. Where else do we go? We need some more money to finish off the plotline. We need to go to the fortune teller. Not to the casino, because we'll always lose money there. To the fortune teller, we gotta know what our future is like. We gotta see our fortune. We gotta see how this ends. Is fortune telling real, or is it all bogus? Only one way to find out. The psychic who runs the caravan has a sign posted outside with different services she offers. There are so many different ways to glimpse the future. What do you want to do? Palm reading, tarot reading, or a seance? Let's get our palm read. You decide to go with a palm reading. It'll be almost like holding hands with someone you care about.
Welcome to Hope Halco's tent of the Great Beyond. Are you here to get your palm read?
Yep, I'm always making decisions on the fly with no foresight or planning. It'll be nice to know what the future holds for a change.
Okay, let's have a look at those palm lines. Oh, wow. What does it say? Shh, quit talking. I'm reading the best part.
The best part? Of what? My hand wrinkles?
Oh shit, I never saw that twist coming. I'm pretty sure the last thing you want to hear from a psychic is I never saw that coming. Wow, okay, this is gold. Glitch, I promise if you stick with me as your agent, there's a lot of money in your future.
And before you know it, Hope has published a hardcover photo of your palm through a major psychic publishing house. It's a national bestseller. Hashtag Glitch's Palm trends on Twitter for weeks. Your palm has millions of fans. A movie adaptation is made. Michael Cera plays your hand.
You're welcome for all that instant success, Glitch. Now, per your contract, you owe your publisher, that's me, a sequel to your best-selling palm.
Huh? How do I even do that? Both of my hands are identical, and I've never even signed the contract.
Don't you remember your road trip contract, boo? If any road trip participant writes a best-selling book or palm, the author owes all the other travelers a cut in a sequel.
Curses, not reading the terms and conditions, fuck you over again. How are you going to write a sequel that captivates palm readers everywhere? What do we do? Look into the near infinite timelines in search of a different version of yourself who has an interesting palm to publish? Or the sequel of a person's life is their offspring's lives. Phase 1, get a baby. Phase 2, use their baby's palm for the sequel. Phase 3, profit. Cha-ching! Let's look into infinite timelines.
You want a glimpse into the multiverse? You'll need a real witch's help with a spell that powerful. Lend me your 3 magic, Glitch.
You and Hope combine your magic and enter a multiverse of shenanigans. Your first visit is an alternate dimension where all positions of power are decided via television cooking contests.
Damn, Chef Glitch's palm isn't anything special, and it smells like onions. Let's try something else.
Next, you check out an apocalyptic version of your world where Glitch is the last survivor of a cataclysmic event. Holy shit, people! Says Apocalypse AU Glitch. I'm so happy you're here, I've been maddeningly lonely.
Yup, hi, just let me get a look at your hand. Dang! Even as an apocalypse survivor, your palm is still uninteresting. Let's keep searching.
Wait, please don't leave me! The Zagord uprising killed everyone I knew, I'm so alone, please! Nope, you're out of there. After several more hours of dimension hopping, you end up in a timeline where everyone is centaurs.
This is great! Centaur Glitch's hoofprint will make a perfect sequel. Centaurification is the erotica subgenre right now, and their hoof proves they fuck.
Good for Centaur Glitch, you guess? And good for you too, because you gain 3 money from your royalties on your Palm sequel. Woohoo! And there we go, we should be good on money, and now we just have to make sure we don't game over. Let's go to the movie set, now with 30% more CGI. Car stop. Car stop. There we go. You decide to stop when you see a certain big beluga who seems to be on the verge of having a heart attack.
Hey, boo!
Brigadier Beluga, my man, why are you looking so stressed?
Oh, 'tis you, my noble newfound friends. I'm contemplating my likely fate, which will likely involve my head on a spike.
Beluga, 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 what did you do this time, you zany rascal?
I was given the most crucial mission by none other than Her Royal Highness, Lodan de Vanderbilt.
Beluga, did you mix the whites and colors when you were doing the royal laundry?
Alas, if it were only that. Her Royal Highness is on the most critical diplomatic trip in hell. The Merkingdom doth attempt to broker some treaties with the 3 circles of hell, for we have common enemies. But alas, hell is prone to betrayal and general treachery, that they tend to be quite skeptical of any strategic alliance. After days of incessant diplomacy, Lodanda hath commanded I bring a few mer-diplomats who are knowledgeable in ways of hell. But,
Beluga?
Prithee, spares me from narrating my embarrassing failures. Let us simply say the diplomats, fell off a cliff, okay?
Oh, I wonder who told them to do that.
They are no more! And soon shall I also be!
Polly, I have a question.
My bros, wait! I'm getting a bit lost with this much info. Just to be sure, the head on a pike thing is like a bad thing, right? We want to avoid that, or... It's a bad thing, Scott. But Brigadier Beluga here is in luck because the prank masters are gonna save the day. We just need some costumes.
And that's how, thanks to some expertly crafted costumes, you infiltrate the diplomatic meeting. No one can tell you you're not real mer-diplomats. Now you just have to help Lodanda secure a treaty with Hell, and she will surely pardon Brigadier Beluga. This might be your moment to shine, actually. After hours of fierce negotiation, the whole discussion seems to have reached a dead end. The Merkingdom is failing to offer something valuable enough for Hell to accept the alliance. What would be an unexpected asset for the Merkingdom to offer that tipped the balance in favor of this treaty? What should we offer them? Being underwater gives the Merkingdom juicy intel to barter with. You could offer the full iceberg explained. Or Hell is a very popular destination for tormented souls, but that's just because it's missing its own catchy theme song. Hell is missing its own theme song.
What?
Yes, we're intrigued by this proposal.
You are?
Yes, surely this intelligent diplomat is talking about an anthem, yes.
The Merkingdom excels at controlling the masses while keeping the population loyal to the crown.
We are riddled with betrayal, always threatened by coups. We could learn from your expertise.
Indeed, yes. Our noble aristocrats certainly meant this.
We must assume you didn't come to this important meeting empty-handed. Yes, we would love to hear a first draft of this anthem to prove the value of this alliance.
That's not a problem. Our wise diplomat here doubles as an anthem composer, and they most certainly brought a proposal. For you see, their artistry is fueled by the knowledge that they will be beheaded if they don't deliver their best work.
See, look at the Merkingdom! Always keeping their subjects motivated. How admirable!
Okay, here I go. Fuck everyone who's not in hell, especially angels, throw them in a cell. Fuck everyone who's not in hell, except for the Merkingdom, they're pretty swell. Fuck everyone who is in hell, cause demons are fucking hot as hell. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Let's all fucking go to hell.
Uh-huh. It's not bad, but don't you think the third line is a little misleading? No, it's a subversion of the established poetic form. It's deep. People will eat that shit up.
True. I like the wordplay. The song is catchy and accurate. We demons are hot as hell, aren't we?
Sure. And surely that song is just one of several tools of mass control the Merkingdom can provide us if this treaty is signed right. If so, I'm in.
That is completely right. That song was just the first of many boons to come your way. Shall we continue?
Yes, I'd say we have a deal here. But an issue remains. How can we make sure that you'll hold up the end of your bargain?
I could raise the same question to you. Hell is known for backstabbing, no offense.
None taken. But that fact also makes us quite skeptical of any sort of lasting alliance. It's clear that no treaty will serve its purpose unless we have solid assurances that both parties will hold up the end of their deals. There's an awkward silence that can obviously only be broken with a fantastic idea on how to ensure both sides will be legit about this. What do? The fanfic twist! Orchestrate a strategic marriage! With the proper intel on who the betrothed should be, you can play into the trope of diplomatic allies to lovers! Or both kingdoms should get matching tattoos! Yep, tattoos!
Well, that's a rad idea, Glitch!
Yep.
I mean, Mer-Diplomat number 2. You're suggesting we secure our commitment by getting tattoos?
Yeah, tattoos are cool.
Our advisors here surely mean that both parties should secure fidelity via some sort of arcane glyphing. Like a spell carved into our skins that will ensure we abide by this alliance. Ah, that makes much more sense.
And the tattoos can be super cool.
Oh, it can have a shark to symbolize the Merkingdom.
And a hawk for hell.
There are no hawks in hell.
But hawks are rad.
They are rad, certainly.
All of that is irrelevant. The important part of the enchantment will be in the glyphs. The image can be whatever. Whatever, as in a cool shark and an awesome hawk doing the raddest handshake ever? Sure. What about the cool shark and the awesome hawk having rad sex? Don't push it. Okay, let's shake on it.
This measure satisfies our side.
Matching tattoos.
Are we really getting tattoos of a shark and a hawk, Your Royal Highness?
No.
With everything agreed upon and a commitment clause in place, it seems the diplomatic meeting has been a huge success. Or it would be if it wasn't for what happens next. What? Angels! How did you know about this gathering?
Ha, I might have told them.
Barbados, how could you?
How could you assume I was game for an alliance with the other circles of hell, much less an alliance with these filthy fish-faced outsiders? No, better to cut a deal with heaven. We had to bring you to this vulnerable state for them to end you. Either we'll take over your circles, or if heaven comes to conquer hell, we'd be promised a good portion of it, to act as representatives for God.
You treacherous bastard! You need to do something fast if you want to avoid, dying. What do we do? Violence is not the answer. Release the diplomacy dolphins. Or conjure some extraordinary ventriloquism to pretend you're the voice of God coming from nowhere. Let's pretend to be God. Thanks to your magic prowess, you could amp up your ventriloquism skills. You project your voice as if it's a deep voice coming from nowhere, maybe from above. Stop this now.
Who is that?
It's me, God.
God? Is that you? No, you moron, of course it isn't God. Prove you're God.
I don't need to prove anything. My whole thing is never proving anything. He has a point though. You must believe. Don't you have faith?
I mean, they got you there. Faith is like a big thing for us. Shucks, they're right.
I bet this is one of God's tests.
Maybe. They're always testing people.
Like that one time they tricked that random dude into almost killing his own son.
A classic.
Silence! Listen to me or I will make you all kill your own sons.
I think we should abide by God's word. Fuck. Yeah, I think we should call it a day. Yeah, these hell scum were probably going to double cross us eventually anyway. Hey! They aren't wrong though. Fuck you all.
The angels leave. This gives you the upper hand to overwhelm the Hell Traders and murder them. We apologize for the treacherous ways of our former ally. We hope the fact that we were also targeted is proof that we're loyal to this treaty between us.
Don't fret, we trust your loyalty to this alliance. Otherwise, this tactic of ours has most likely shown you how we deal with traitors in the Merkingdom.
With a beautiful display of violence, truly admirable.
Should we sign these accords? If anything, this has confirmed how essential it is for us to deal with the threat of heaven.
Lodanda shakes hand with Hell's commanders. Diplomatic documents are signed. Her Royal Highness pardons you all for your obvious costumes, and for the murder of the real diplomats thanks to your crucial role in this negotiation. She pays you 5 money, and even mentions that she'd be pleased to welcome you to the Merkingdom, if you were to visit. Hooray!
And there we go! We're done with the plotline, we have all the money we need, time to not game over.
Everyone at some point wonders what it's like to be a movie star. You still don't know what it's like, you're just a humble road tripper trespassing on a movie set. But this might be the closest you get to Hollywood, so make the most out of it now. What do? Pillage the set buffet, or become extras. Pillaging the buffet. You find the sandwich buffet table and gain 3 stamina eating your fill, when you notice a nearby bush.
Looks like somebody left a set piece over here. Anyway, you guys think they've got an open bar anywhere?
I'm no set piece, it's me, Cameron O'Flash. Fooling you once again with my incredible powers of camouflage.
Bros.
Hey, Counselor Flosh! What are you doing away from summer camp? I didn't know counselors were allowed to leave the campgrounds.
Contrary to popular belief, counselors have lives too. I also use my amazing disguises to sneak onto movie sets and beg for a job in the wardrobe. Hey! The director shouts at you all. Quit standing around, freeloaders! I ordered one of you to make me a sandwich 10 minutes ago! Not it! Lodge goes back to impersonating a bush. You make the director a sandwich because you have no spine. The director eats his sandwich and immediately chokes on it and dies. Holy shit. Rats, says the producer. That's the third one this year. Well, congrats, kid. You killed him. You get to take his place. You're the director now.
Huh?
Wait, that's all it takes to be a director? Glitch doesn't even have any training or education in filmmaking.
Actually, in real life, I really do. And I don't have any fucks to give about that. Here's the script, Glitch. Decide what movie you want to make and yell at the actors until it happens. Wow, pressure's on. What do you take as inspiration for your new movie? All art comes from suffering. Find inspiration in that terrible time you had to call for a pizza and engage in actual monster interaction with a stranger. Or hard workers work hard. Smart workers outsource. Consult the muses. I say let's consult the muses.
Great plan.
Oh, good idea. I've got one of the muses on speed dial. You wouldn't believe how many Cloud Sound musicians I've met who invoke them on the reg.
Polly whips out her phone and makes a call.
Hello.
Calliope, what's up, girl? Oh my Zeus, is that Polly? I missed you. How's your novel coming along? I sent you my line edits. I read them and they were super helpful. I'm actually calling for my friend Glitch. They just killed the director and inherited his whole movie, lol. Since you're a muse and stuff, do you have any inspiring ideas for what the movie should be about? Oh, you should make your movie about corgis. I binge-watched a ton of viral corgi videos last night. They're so cute and fluffy. Okay, so what should the corgis do in the movie? I don't know, corgi things. You can put them in funny frog hats. Corgis in frog hats are so cute. But that isn't really a lot to go on. It is, trust me, I'm a fucking muse, okay? I can perceive aesthetics or whatever. I know what makes a good movie, and it's corgis.
Well, it doesn't sound like much sense, but at least Calliope's suggestions save you from having to do any creative thinking of your own. You filmed the most adorable and totally plotless corgi movie of the year and lose 3 magic calling collect to Mount Olympus. And we should be good. Where do we go? We could go to the spa or the charming village. Let's go to the spa to relax. You know, for a vacation, this road trip has been surprisingly stressful. A spa sounds like the perfect place to help you relax before you get to your final destination. The question is, how do you want to chill out? We could go to the hot springs, the yoga classes, or digital detox. Let's go for the detox. You and your friends are deciding which spa packages to try when you run into Milo Belladonna, celebrity reaper extraordinaire.
Hello, hello.
Glitch, darling, and Scott and Polly too, it's good to see you. This is great, an impromptu meetup at the spa with some of my dearest friends. We need a photo to commemorate the occasion.
Smile.
Oh,
for the
I know, I'll
camera.
take a selfie, making the adorable winky face I always make because it routinely gets the most engagement. Cheese! But you don't have your phone on you, Milo. Isn't that kind of the point of this digital detox thing? Oh, right. Sorry, this whole unplugged thing has been hard for me to get used to. But this detox is healthy for me, I think. I've noticed that I've gotten a bit too addicted to my phone lately. You? Addicted to your phone? No way! Shocking, I know. But enough talking about phones, this is a detox after all. Why don't we take a jaunty stroll through the botanical gardens together?
You stroll jauntily. The gardens are beautiful, though you catch Milo trying to snap photos several times, only to remember their phone is gone.
Are you okay, Milo? You seem a lot sweatier than usual. Must document natural beauty for posterity. You can do this, boo. You don't want to spend the rest of your unlife seeing the world through a screen. Just enjoy each moment as it comes. You're right, Polly. What an insightful quote. It's the perfect caption for my next... Oh, right. Oh, this is awful! I can feel the hype draining from my perfect skin. What did people even do for fun before cell phones were invented?
There must be something you can do to help Milo unplug. How did our ancestors pass the time before smartphones? Before everyone had their hands glued to a smartphone, they had them glued to old-timey equivalent, butter churns, or hold enriching discussions in a Greek agora. It was like the first analog social media. Let's go with the butter churns. Good thing you packed 4 butter churns on this trip. It took up basically all of your underwear space, but it paid off.
You know, I thought this butter churning thing would be mind-numbingly boring. And I was kind of right. I wouldn't necessarily call this fun. But the repetitiveness of the butter churning motion is helping me focus on something other than how badly I want to check my notifications. Also, let's be honest, I wouldn't necessarily say reading bad takes on Twitter is fun either, so the similarities to butter churning are striking.
Hey.
All this talk about butter is making me hungry. How long until we have enough butter to make pancakes with? Oh, it'll be a bit. Butter churning, like scrolling all the way to the bottom of your feed, is a labor of love that can take hours or even... Done!
Oh.
Wow, Polly, you did that fast. You're so good at pumping a stick up and down until it makes cream. Lemao, thanks. I had lots of practice.
Looks like you could add butter churning to your ever-growing list of weird fetishes. You could also add 3 stamina to your stats after eating delicious buttery pancakes with your friends. And there we go! Time to go to the Merkingdom feast. Let's plan out our route, choose a random location, and then finally we arrive at our destination. There she blows, the Merkingdom ahoy! The road trip comes to an end. Glory to the Merkingdom! You've heard so much about this marvelous land full of wonders and blatant violations of basic monster rights. The banquet is exquisite. There's tons of seafood served. It's a clever and delicious way of repurposing traitors to the crown. They may have failed in their attempted coups, but they surely achieve a revolution in your mouth. You attend royal balls, public executions, seahorse races. Yes, you understand the many perils of romanticizing the extremely wealthy in their wasteful lifestyle. But you had a long road trip, so you choose to be a class traitor if only for a few days. A toast to all things fancy. What's more, you share all of this with your good friend, Miranda. She teaches you all about Merkingdom culture and their many eccentric customs. Miranda often seems like a fish out of water, always oblivious to the ways of the common people. You've grown so used to her bubbly demeanor, it's almost outlandish to see her like this. It makes you think. This seems like a whole new side of Miranda to you, and yet it is her true side. A Miranda who's more confident and definitely in her own element. She tells you that recently she's been more critical of the ways of the mer people and the ruling class. And yet she can't help but enjoy herself while she shares her world with you. You have the most fantastic time together, huzzah! On your last day in the Merkingdom, they even host a big celebration just for you. You're considered heroes in all the land, and you've come to the aid of not one, but 3 of the Vanderbilt sisters. Belanda shares thrilling stories of the siege, mentioning that it was you that helped them tip the balance of the Merkingdom's favor with your wits. Brigadier Beluga marvels everyone with a tale of how you were essential in finding Amanda in her spiritual retirement. And Laudanda makes a toast, admitting that even if your ways were rather unorthodox, you managed to help secure an alliance with several circles of hell. These misadventures have taught you a lot about the Merkingdom. They seem to be one of the few domains who still fight the most important war, the war that may decide monsterkind's fate. But does that justify their many horrible ways? There must be a better way. You have much to think about, but these are complex issues you won't solve today. Today you will gracefully accept the glory you've earned. Glory to the Merkingdom, and glory to you! And that wasn't all! Why get excited about the Merkingdom when you could instead imbibe in the exhilaration of sharing time with Miranda? Look at her, with her mystifying regal figure. And that's not all. Lately, you've witnessed a version of Miranda that's dared to do more by herself, with no serfs involved, even eating. It's baby steps, but hey, this is a princess who was gifted all the privilege of an unquestionable birthright. And here she is, questioning it nonetheless.
Glitch, what are you thinking about? You look absent-minded. It's silly.
True, you were lost in her, daydreaming about fighting by her side, and maybe one day being worthy of a kiss from her.
Can I confide something in you? With all this road tripping, I've been missing the little joys of home. You know, laughing at the jest of the jester or doing the sex. And it occurred to me, Glitch is silly and cute and they amuse me, so maybe they would be willing to assist me with that. The sex thing, not the jester thing, of course. Oh, it's okay if that doesn't interest you. I've got the feeling that this liking I'd taken in you is mutual, but I must have been mistaken. Please accept my apologies. I suppose I could do the sex by myself, now that I'm learning to assist myself and all.
No, I can definitely assist you in this.
Huzzah!
You jump to kiss her and, well, you sort of assist each other quite competently. Huzzah indeed!
That was very spicy. Very, very spicy. And there we go! We got all the layers of the money destination.
And just like that, the road trip came to an end. It was full to the brim with danger, fun, and utter nonsense. It was everything that we could have expected from a trip with Bolly and Scott, and then some. We not only survived the whole thing, but we conquered it and came out different people. It all turned out to be a pilgrimage of self-discovery, a rite of passage, a quest for growth. That is to say, a fucking good road trip. As we were headed back home, I thought about how all of this was just one of the first stops in a much bigger journey that was only just the beginning. It felt ominous and scary, but it was going to be alright. Because we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
This time they gave me quote unquote total freedom. I didn't play the game, so I'll sing what's on the screen. Why is the turtle flipped? Did they flip it back? How's the turtle? Hey, did you leave the turtle in the car? Well, I'm sorry, yes. The developers asked for a couple things. One is to remind you to leave a good review. So I left a reminder in the song. It's well hidden, for you see I made it fit the images seamlessly. No idea what this game is about. Looks like some sort of racing game. I only know it has hot monsters. So I will sing about what I know, like how Claudio Martinez is the best. 5 stars, 10 out of 10. I could be writing songs all day. Okay, second thing is to tell you the song is safe for streaming. No strikes, no copyright. Careless streaming day and night. Here's some of the things that don't infringe any kind of copyright. Like a lazy orange cat, but his name is Garfield. I hate Tuesdays. Or the work of artists who died centuries ago, like Buckle Bell. See? That's fine. He's super dead. Just ran out of ideas to sing. Apple pie, cinnamon swirl, a shovel. Don't ask. Carrots and beets. This is just my grocery list. Please leave a good review, my love. Please leave a good review, my friend. Please leave a good review, my darling. Please leave a good review, my friend. Please leave a good review, my boy. 5 stars, 10 out of 10. Best game ever, I will play it again. Well, now, yes, we're done. We sang all the things the developers want. But I can't stop wondering about the turtle and where it's gone. By the way, did you notice when I hit the review message? Yes, I know, I'm so subtle. Please don't mention it. Please leave a good review, my love. Please leave a good review, my friend. Please leave a good review, my darling. 5 stars, 10 out of 10. Best game ever, I will play it again.
And there we go! All the layers to a perfect money destination ending. If you friendos enjoyed our playthrough of Monster Road Trip, leave your comments down below, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to always stay tuned for our videos. Also, consider becoming our patron or YouTube member to help support our channel. Until our next playthrough of Monster Road Trip, my name is Nez and thanks for watching. See you all next time. Bye, friendos!